So shout out to each and every person that is coming back to watch our videos. We don't take you for granted. We really, really appreciate you supporting the channel by just viewing, liking, and of course commenting. And also for the haters and ZUCHU'S fans. Fangola. Anyway, let's continue. So I found out the origin of the audio. Do you remember the video that I posted earlier of where ZUCHU'S mother was cussing somebody out? We've just found out that she was referring to my mother, because my mother came out and said some things about ZUCHU. But what really, really pains ZUCHU'S mother is the fact that WASAFI employees called ZUCHU Google. And my mother said the real reason why WASAFI employees called ZUCHU that is because ZUCHU assume like she's some sort of boss. Like when Diamond is like scolding the worker or Diamond is reprimanding the worker, ZUCHU will step in and put in her own words as if she's also the boss. And that is what pisses WASAFI people off. And I've also heard some rumors that Mbosso wasn't feeling ZUCHU like that, because ZUCHU will be when an employee is not doing something, she will like some sort of wifey thingy and start, you know, scolding the person. So she also was the one who talked about the mahari, the dowry. She talked about how Diamond did not show up at the dowry, and ZUCHU'S mother had invited everybody, and ZUCHU cried because Diamond did not come at the mahari. I'm just wondering, like ZUCHU'S mother was out here pissed, and I'm going to play you that video before I play my mother's response. Instead of being pissed about all these things, ZUCHU'S mother was pissed about a tiny detail, and that is the fact that WASAFI people call ZUCHU names. I'm sure that is also the tiny details that ZUCHU is more worried about. How can they call me a girl? But anyway, let me play you the audio first.
Umeambiwa kwenye lebo yao hawamtaki, pia niambie sasa hivi. Tuko tayari kutoka kwenye lebo wakati wowote kama asubuhi. Na pesa zozote watazozitaka tutaki. Hujaniudhi, unachofanya unajifanyia mwenyewe, lakini tafadhali nakwambia. Nimeona huko kwenye YouTube ukasema sijui wanafanywa nini, wanachofanywa kitu gani? Mnafiki mkubwa. Nani aliyokuambia maneno? Nataka nimjue, niambie nani aliyokuambia. Nimwendee mimi. Wanachofanywa kitu gani? Na uzura. Niambie aliyekwambia. Nimwendee uso kwa macho. Nimechoka na nataka kununua ugomvi. Nitaununua kwa bei yoyote ugomvi, nimechoka. Hamwishi kumsimanga na kumsima mwanangu kila siku maneno machafu, kila siku kumnanilia. Mwanangu hana dosari yoyote. Nimemlea kwa nidhamu, anaheshimu watu wazima, wakubwa na wadogo. Sasa hivi mnataka kuzidi kumpanda kichwani, na mimi mwenyewe nikiwa hai kama vile hana mama yake kafa. Nimechoka. Lolote naliwe, mtawaendea hewani.
Okay, for Manan Swahili listeners, ZUCHU'S mother kept going on and talked about who told you this information. I need to know how you get to find out about this information. And also, I want to know who on WASAFI told you that they call ZUCHU Google. Why you guys are out here day in, day out, making my daughter feel some type of a way. You need to tell me, you hypocrite. Like ZUCHU'S mother was going on, include saying that I raised my daughter well. Let's listen to my mother's response before we continue the tea, because honey, it was piping hot, and yes, I'm invested. Yes.
Mamilioni.
Kidogo inaleta tumbo joto, ila ni muasi tu mama Adija. Wakati anao ajaribu wakati mwingine. Wakati huu angewaachia watoto. Yeye ajaribu kuingilia ugomvi wakati mwingine.
Okay, you guys, so Manan Swahili listeners, after my mother was played that audio, because those messages or those audio messages were directed to her, she went ahead and said that right now, I don't want to talk much, okay? she also went ahead and say that for now she should just allow her daughter to do her thing. Maybe she should talk about them or solve their problem someday. But as for now, he should let Diamond and Zuchu do what they do. I feel like that could have meant that she doesn't want to answer Zuchu's mother on who is giving her tea, because at the end of the day, she considers herself like a news personality. And also she said that you should just allow your daughter to let her learn. You know, sometimes as a parent, you should, when you've tried everything you can, because the more you try, you will drive your daughter away from you. You know, the more you try to put your daughter on a good path, you will drive them away. So the only good thing to do is just pray for them, that no matter what happened, they make it alive and safe. Because there's nothing you can do at this point. It's upon them to learn. The only thing you can do for them is just pray. Pray that whatever it is that happened, they ended up safe. Because the more you involve and try in as much as to solve it, you are driving him away and you're making her resent you. And at that point, she will start seeing you as an enemy. And I think that is where my mother was coming from. And my mother is very messy, you all know that. And my mother has done so many stories about Zuchu. And at this point, I'm just asking myself, like, these people are very close with these celebrities. For example, m0ck will come up with a story about Zuchu. Not nice, of course. About Diamond, not nice. Like, you all heard what he called Diamond, include telling Zuchu to be careful since Diamond don't wrap himself. And then you'll see Diamond laughing with these people. So you're like, somebody's talking ish about your wife and you're still laughing with them. That's why when they bring news, people believe what they're saying because they're cool with these people. So people automatically assume if Lokole says something about Zuchu, it ought to have been true because he's very close to Zuchu or another person. Well, when Lokole was still cool with Zuchu, that is a topic for another time because Lokole is being shady yet again without posting, but that is a story that we will talk about later on. But all in all, Zuchu's mother also promised that he will go and do an interview. If I was her, I would just let everything die a natural death, because the more she will go there and probably without knowing, she might say something that she was not meant to say, because for her to reach a point where she's like, we are leaving Wasafi, it could be that even her, she's tired with this Wasafi situation thingy. Anyway, keep it classy. Time is your next one.